abundance or some shit like that changed. That's weird. What's the word, Cosmic Family Man? What's the word, John? Happy winter solstice. I don't know. The energy today is kind of, you know, it's so. You know, it's so. You know, I think that I'm still just in this season of just, you know, being patient, right, with God, being patient with the Most High. And honestly, hey, honestly, man, it's given. It's given, right? It's given real patience, right? Which boy is rolling up some strawberry kush, right? To really soothe or ease the nerves of this winter solstice or some shit. So, you know, today was a pretty good day though. Shit, I went to Target today and shit like that with my twin and shit. You know, he got him a monitor and shit like that. You know, basically shit. You know, did the big. Yeah, he did the big one, man, and it's really just elevation at this point, right? You know, your boy is elevating, people in the circle is elevating. It's just still just kind of slow, man. I'm just waiting for some things on the back end, right? King SSG, what's the word? What's the motherfucking word, twin? Speaking of King SSG, yeah. Shit, what's the word, man? How to monitor and shit like that working out for you? Is it giving type shit? We got 3 people in the chat. Happy winter solstice to y'all. You know, what's the plans, right? This is the shortest day of the year, right? So, I don't know what y'all doing. Alright, for sure. We got 16 people in the chat. How y'all beautiful people doing today? And I just ask, you know, since we got arches breezing through, you know, it's free to like, right? It's free to subscribe, right? You know, help your boy out a little bit. Debris. What's the word, debris? How are y'all beautiful people doing today, man? Shit, happy winter solstice too, man. Like, you know, it's the shortest day of the year, right? I did some writing today, right? You know, just kind of aiding those manifestations and shit like that, right? Bringing on abundance and shit like that for the new upcoming year, whatever, right? I ain't gonna fake it though, man. I'm not feeling my best today, right? I'm not feeling it. I'm not at my best, y'all. I just feel overwhelmed, right? I feel overwhelmed. But it's simply just the energies, though, of, you know, the winter solstice, right? It's energy. Maybe I do need to just smile, right? Maybe I do need to just, you know, laugh. Maybe I do, man, because you know, like my twin be telling me, man, to just have fun, right? He be on some, man, you need to have some fun. And shit like that. It's like, am I really not having fun? Rob some vibe. Can you rob some vibe? Can you rob me of my vibe? I mean, you can come through and you can add to the vibe, right? But you cannot rob me of my vibe. Nah. Besides, you can't necessarily steal a vibe, right? Because a vibe is energy, right? You can't steal energy, right? Just like you cannot um, completely destroy energy, right? Energy just changes form. So, can you rob some vibe? I feel like that you'll be better at transmuting this energy, and then you'll have some vibe. But thank y'all for the likes, man. We got 4 likes in the chat, right? That's like the most likes I had all day. Energy fluctuates. Energy does fluctuate, right? It does, right? And my energy is fluctuating right now. Like I'm not as happy as I was yesterday, right? And I feel like a lot of us, humans, right, as humans, right, we expect to be happy every single day, right? But we're not, right? Sometimes, shit, you just alive, right? That's happy enough, right? I guess, right? But now, like, we got 413. There's 13 people in the chat, and then I got 4 likes. That's my birthday backwards. 413. April 13, 2001. Yeah. But no, how y'all winter solstice going today, man? You know. I was feeling a bit, lonely a little bit, so I just had to hop on this live, man, right? Believe it or not, I barely even have one person to talk to when I'm at work, right? Now it's like I got 6, right? Because we got 6 people in chat, which is pretty dope, right? Boy just rolling a blunt in the bathroom if y'all wondering what I'm doing, right? I'm at work, by the way. But my mind is not at work. My mind, nigga, is. My mind is trying to figure out what the fuck is taking so damn long for these blessings, right? I found a better job now. I feel good every day doing it good. I want a better job. I really do. Jesus and God say, oh yes, I do remember you. What's the word, man? Hey, thank you for coming through. I needed some of your positive energy, some of your positive vibes, right? Last live, man, you were a hero. You were, so, you know. I'm trying, yeah, I'm trying, right? I mean, I'm not giving up, right? I'm still here, right? It's just, yes, I do remember you, I do. And I literally love that you called me hero. Thank you. All right, my blunt is rolled, y'all. We got 6 likes in the chat. We got some people in the chat, man. I fuck with y'all. All right, we got 7 likes in the chat. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And believe it or not, y'all just, being here with me, man, is just, making me feel a lot better, right? I ain't talked to not one of my coworkers today. Not one of their ass. The only person I talked to today was my twin. That's the only person I talked to. But, he be at work and shit, right? He be at work, right? He's Twitch and shit. I used to be as positive as you. feel like you still are. I just say, don't let your heart get cold, right? Just don't let your heart get cold. Don't get a cold heart about shit, right? Understand that this shit is just life, right? And just, life's just life's, right? But should life ever change who you are? I will remember you, but not just you, but just what you symbolize, Jesus and God to heaven, right? Oftentimes when we get blessed in life, right, people often forget God. People often forget, right? People often forget God when things go right, and maybe that's not, maybe that's the reason why we're not always happy, right? Because if we were always happy, we would forget that the devil exists, right? We would forget that the devil exists and that, you know, yeah. But I'm gonna go outside, smoke this blunt, right? Y'all welcome to join me if y'all want to, right? Y'all don't have to, it's not mandatory, of course, but it will be appreciated, right? Damn, it's getting dark. Alright, it's getting dark, y'all. It's getting dark. But yeah, man. Can I read you my poem, Hero? Of course you can read me your poem. Of course you can read me your poem. Y'all see how I'm vibrating, right? Y'all see how I'm vibrating. I guess I just been in my emotions a little bit today, man. Like, let me just be real with y'all. I just been in my fucking emotions today a little bit. Like, not that much, but I just have. And I read you my poem called Smile. Really? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love if you can read that to me like in person though, or like over the phone. I'd love to really hear you read this, right? It's something about poems and shit that just captivate a nigga. Y'all, what do you do when you? What do you do when you? What do you do when you? What do you do when you forget some shit? What do you do? Like, you know, you know, it's it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Jack. gonna be okay, Jack, man. Ugh, jeez. This motherfucker. I don't know where to really put my phone up right here, so I'm just gonna have to just, hold it. We got 6 people in the chat, right? May I please give you guys the honor to say thank y'all for joining, right? Thank y'all for joining probably the most, you know, dopest live and shit like that in history of mankind. Because I don't know what's more dope than just being alive type shit, right? No, how y'all doing, man? Where y'all tuning in from, right? Where y'all tuning in from, right? You know, I smile in heaven. I smile in heaven floor, I have sinned no more. Then for I have to go on the smile of home, love of a base. I have a roof, a base of light, two things broken. You on the way of God, the light, my poem, smile. Wow, I love that. That was. Well, let me read that one more time. All right, read it to the chat, right? So Jesus and God to heaven, right, has written for your boy a poem called Smile, right? Let me try to read this. I smile in heaven, for I have sinned no more. Therefore I have to go on a smile of home, love of love of a base. I have a roof with base of life. Two things grow in me. You on the way of God, the light, my poem, smile. You know what? I feel that shit. I really feel that shit. I fucks with that. I fucks with that. Like real shit. Oh my god, they got a whole purse in the back of their fucking purses. Their purse is hanging out the back of a fucking trunk of. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. Bro. Bro, her motherfucking purse. Nigga was hanging, nigga, from the back of her motherfucking car, bro. Like, what the hell? Everybody wanna have to use cars and shit like that, but don't make no sense. Wow, like, you saw that shit. Like, damn, like, boy, her whole purse, nigga, hanging from the back of the Mercedes logo, nigga. Like, damn. That just shows you a waste of fucking money. Like your purse is all out and shit. It's a waste of money. Like luckily she stopped that Soul Taco. Here's one more poem. It's called Why. Okay, intrigue me. Yeah, I was bizarre though. I ain't finna fake it. That's very crazy, boy. Are you in Kingston or Chicago? Where you at? I'm in STL. Yeah, I'm in STL. Yeah. Why? Why birth? Why love? On the wait. What? That was more so like a phrase than a poem, but I think I see where you coming from. I think I see where you coming from. So guys, this is my office. This is my work office. Yeah, I don't really got no walls in between me and my coworkers, but this is nevertheless my office. Step into my office. I will show you guys some of my equipment that I use here on my job, right? So one thing that I use here on my job to get my job done is this motherfucker, right? And this motherfucker blows, or actually, it sprays like a motherfucker. Look, right? I need that, right? The other thing I also need to do my job professionally is detergent, or pot and pan detergent, right? So yeah, it's my office. Here in Americas, we call it a position, right? And yeah, come join me type shit, right? Let me show you how things get down here at the company, right? Of course, you have here your dishes, right? They're a little dirty, right? Due to food residue. All you do is gotta come your black ass over here to the sink, right? You remember that spray thing I showed you from earlier? Yeah, you go just like this. Wow! Isn't that clean? Don't you see that? But it's not germ free though. That's where the dish detergent come in. See, this shit work hand in hand. Let me show you. So you basically put it in this water right here, right? And of course, you know, you'll get you a little. Well, I'm gonna say bye, see ya in a bit. Bye, have a great day. No, you have a great day too. You have a great day too. And I appreciate the poems, right? And I appreciate that shit. But basically, let me show y'all how to get down, at the company, right? Just like that. It really shouldn't be that hard, people. All you're doing is just selling tacos. Alright? And this right here is just the process. Because you can't have, tacos without fucking clean dishes, right? Duh. So we're gonna wash these motherfuckers just like what we're doing. to see everything I'm doing. Actually, let me put it a little bit closer, right? I want y'all to see exactly how I'm spraying this shit. Dip it in the water. Take one of these. Keep scrubbing. Right? Apparently at this job they want us to clean the whole thing. Not just the inside, not just the outside, nigga, the whole thing. This is not your, you know, at home kitchen sink. This is a big ass industrial, you know, sink, right? Let's do the process, right? Alright, bam. Yeah, take your towel. Wash the inside. Wash the outside. Check to see, make sure you ain't missed shit. You like I missed something? You should be able to see your reflection in this motherfucker. Alright? Now look, I want to give y'all a tip. Whenever you're working with anything oily, actually that's a perfect example. Whenever you are working with anything oily, you make sure that you never mix it with water, right? Because that shit, it just doesn't fucking go away. It just doesn't, right? It gets grease all over your dish. Just like it's on my finger, right? Yo. So that's a tip. So basically, you always wanna, you know, put this in a separate sink while rinsing it out. So I know that already. And then you can dip into the sink that you washed the dishes with, right? I know I'm teaching somebody out there. You got 4 people in this chat, right? Y'all been consecutive, so someone's learning something, alright? Someone's learning something. Alright, we almost finished, alright? Actually, bam. Same thing with these. Now, sometimes you want to use one of these scrubby things, right? Because this flimsy ass shit don't always work. You look so handsome, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Right? But basically, I'm teaching the masses how to wash dishes in their industrial sink, right? And yeah, if y'all feel like y'all fuck with the content, like and subscribe for me, and we can see what's up with this. But what's the word, Brody? How you doing, man? But yeah, basically, I almost got the point. When you use this, when you know the grub and grime on the inside the stainless steel pans are just a little bit too hard, right? Let me show you. This is without water. See that? That's without water, right? Now imagine if we had water. You're the best person in the world. I wish the devil thought that, right? The devil don't really seem to care how good you are. He's still gonna attack your ass, right? So, I thank you. So I assume that you're an angel then. But yeah. Thank you. I love you so much too. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here with me, man. Right? This means a lot. Right? It means a lot. I don't know any other way to say it, right? Y'all know for real, on some real ass shit. The dishes, right? Cleaning the dishes is where you have the most thoughts, right? It was right here that I had thoughts of like, like giving up type shit. And like through me washing the dishes, I had to like fight through that shit, right? Like, back here all alone versus, being up there with your coworkers, right? Really, puts you in your head sometimes, right? But not bad, right? Like you can draw yourself insane back here, right? Or you can, overcome, you know, some of the things that are hard to overcome, right? Back here, right? I got that. I could have sworn you told me that already. But you said that you got baptized. You say, I got baptized. You know what? That's good. That's good. did say that you was. Right. He did say that. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much what my job consists of. Right? Respect, guy, your grind on, and honestly, is a good example for today's youth. Thank you, I appreciate that. But you know, sometimes, man, I feel like I wish I could be more. Right?
Her name is Keisha.
You wish I could be more, right? But not like a rapper or a trapper. Like, I just want to be me. Thank you. I actually wore bandanas a lot. It's kind of like my style. I've been wearing bandanas since high school. Right. Good on you, work. Thank you. Hello, watching from Philippines. There are so many people that are lazy. I used to be cleaner, nothing wrong. No, you right, you right. I mean, I guess that just no one really wants to work. No one really wants to do that, right? Especially if they're doing a job they don't want to do, right? We always find purpose, right, in our work, right? But it's like, I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I feel like I got a job because I needed one, right? I feel like that's something wrong with it. I mean, I know everyone needs a job, but it's like, that's like saying everyone needs to be someone's employee, right? Yeah, no, you most definitely right. I do 100% agree with that, right? It most definitely give you something else to do, right? I mean, cause hey, if I didn't have a job, right? Who knows? But I mean, there was times I didn't have a job, right? And I, just tried to figure things out, right? It's almost like I tried to think of $1 million idea while not having money, right? Which is hard, right? So it's hard to have like $1 million ideas, right? It's hard to have $1 million ideas but don't wait to invest the shit. And even if you work a job, right, to invest the money, right, you're gonna need to spend a lot of money, right? I'm still so new to this shit, man. Like, I'm only 24, right? This is all I know, right? Working and shit. Blue bandana looking for her in my crib. When you show willing, God will open the doors. You say my crib? No, I'm not gang affiliated. Nah, it's just for fashion, man. It's just for fashion. But anyways, like, no, you most definitely right. You know. Yeah. But I mean, think about it. Like, if you were 24 years old, right? What would you do differently, right? I mean, cause I'm 24 now, and I try to think like I'm 40, so I can know what road to and not to go down, right? Say, I could give you some tips on how to make legal quick money. Intrigue me. Actually, enlighten me. And again, guys, this is my office. It may not look like that, but it is an office. It just doesn't have any walls. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying, alright? It's kind of hard, right? It's my life, right? This is my life, right? This is real life. I am really here. Strangely, right? Sometimes this shit makes no sense, man. Right? Like, I ever be at work and just be thinking, man, like, do I really want to do this shit for the rest of my fucking life? Like while I'm at work, I be thinking on how to make more money. Like the money here isn't good enough. While I'm at work, I be thinking like, how the fuck, how in the, how the shit, how in the hell am I going to become a millionaire working here? And when you look at the numbers, unrealistically, it's not going to fucking happen. It's just not. Right? So now I have to think about doing something other than just, working, right? See, this is where other people get two jobs, right? But me, I don't even speak on that. You gotta start somewhere. Like, you most definitely right. I be thinking the same way, bro, and I'm barely 18. No, you most definitely right. I mean, because you have, like, what's stopping me from actually going in this safe, taking the cash, hitting the dash? Like, what's stopping me from doing that? Like, ask yourself. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of logical reasons why, of course, I wouldn't do something like that, but I'm still just being realistic, though, man. Like, twin, of course I'm not gonna do it. It was just a hypothetical question. It was just a question, right? It's like, what's stopping anybody from robbing the bank, right? Like, we work these jobs for money, yet we want to do things illegally for money. They got Manny. Oh my goodness, what's the word, Miko? You have to start at bottom, work your way up. Dream big, but don't go ahead of yourself. Money is not, no, you're right, money is not everything, right? Time is, right? So why do we trade time for money? If they say money isn't everything, and then you say prison is stopping people. Why is prison stopping people? Because time, right? I feel like time is the most valuable currency in the world, but we trade it in for money. Like, let's talk about this shit, right? You know how much time I wouldn't have to work if I went into that safe? You know how much time it would save me to reach my financial goal if I went in that safe? Oh shit! Police! Police! Ah! That's exactly what the fuck was gonna happen had I took the money out the safe, right? I would have had 12 on my ass. And who the fuck wants that, right? Like genuinely, like, who the fuck wants the police on their ass? I surely don't, but I mean, I most definitely just understand, like, time is money, right? Money equals time. Time equals money, right? It's reversible. People stealing large amounts of money is really them stealing time, right? Not saying that they can't make the money, but the time it would take them to make the money. Study something on the side. If you have some extra money, put 50% to HYSA and put the other fees into index fund. What? What are you talking about? Are you serious? Index funds? HYSA? I don't know what none of that is. Like, but like you said, I can always learn. But still, like, let's break this down. You say split your money across tons of different stocks, higher diversion, lower risk. See, that's the thing about it is, man. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying that I can't do it, but it's like, it's like, I don't know. It seemed just too much. It seemed like too much. Like, why can't I just get the money now and it's like, not have to do anything for it type shit, right? Because generally, this is how people think, right? I mean, for real. This is how people think sometimes, people. Yeah. this live, I have a lot of different conversations. That's essentially what it is, man. You're 24, not 100. Your life is just started. People don't even live till fucking 100 years old nowadays. Like, let's just be real. Like, my nana passed away at 69, right? Like, who lives to 100? Like, motherfuckers is dying at 40. My father passed away at the age of 42. Like, I mean, but that was due to some self-inflicted shit. But it's like, still, right? And then what's crazy is I go in and I work, and I come out here, and I smoke my weed, and I repeat the same fucking process. Like, why do we do this? You 20, okay, you say, Zaru, you believe in God. Do you believe in God? Do you? Do I? Do I believe in God? What God? Well, I wouldn't say what God, I say which one. Because I do, and he charged changed my life. I mean, I do, but you have to really be specific. Which you say Jesus Christ is not a God. First of all, you should correct yourself. How is Jesus God? Let's start there. How is Jesus God? I thought that Jesus was the son of God, right? Meaning that he has a father, right, that is higher than him. What do you call the father? What do you call his father then? What do you call his father? Because the son can't be the dad too, right? Let's just use logic at this point, people. The son cannot be the father as well, right? Who is his maker? God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are one. God the Father, the Son. So God is the Father. The Son, who is the Son? Because it's not saying Jesus Christ. It's saying God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are one. It's not saying God the Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit are one, right? So, you know, God came to earth as human to die for our sins, okay? I don't know how to feel about that. I don't, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't disagree with you. It is complex to understand, but Jesus, mean, because today is the winter solstice, correct? Right? Shouldn't Jesus be coming back in about 3 days, right? 4 days type shit, right? Yeah, right. So, you know, see, please do not paint me as a non-believer, right? I mean, I believe in everything type shit. If you really want to take it there, but do I put my energy and give my energy to everything? No, right? See, energy is a form of belief, right? We're not going to know when he comes back. Jesus is coming back, but nobody knows when. What if Jesus is already here? Actually, let's just stop saying Jesus. Can we stop saying Jesus, right? Like, Can we stop saying Jesus, right? Can we say Christ? All right, can we say Christ, please? Can we drop the Jesus and just say Christ? All right, much more comfortable. I'm so much more. Did someone just take a like away? I swear to God, no, I respect that though, cause I couldn't hop on a motherfucker live and they start saying, stop saying Jesus and shit like that, and like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but still, right? Yeshua, you know, no, Jesus is his name. No, Jesus is his name. Yeshua. I mean, exactly. See, the name is very interchangeable. See, that's why I cannot commit to a name, right? You have to commit to a title, not even a title, but a energy, man. You would know a person by the fruit they bear. Like, my twin told me about that shit. Like, you would just know a person by the fruit they bear. Like, Jesus, nigga, it's supposed to be two comings of Jesus. Let's just start there, right? It's supposed to be two comings of Jesus. One is supposed to be apparently the fake one, and then the second one's supposed to be the real one, right? But you only know them by the fruit that they bear, right? People will fall for the fake first coming of Jesus, right? Because they do not understand, right? They're falling for a name. Oh, I am this. Like, come the fuck on, man. Let's just be real. These like two feds, I promise you. Like, for real. Two white men just hopped out of a car. Them motherfuckers look like at least like 6 foot, right? I don't know. Like, for real, like, there are soldiers out here for real. We call them feds. And a lot of them niggas be big. Like, those don't be on little bitty ass boys. Like, those be full grown ass white men. Like, you can tell, like, you know, we see all these cops, nigga, but we don't see them at the same time. That means they in our group. Informants, y'all. Informants. That's what I'm trying to say. Informants. Or more so, CIs. Confidential informants. I'm sure we got motherfuckers that come in on my live and shit that's informants. I'm sure we have informants in this live right now. Can I get a yes, sir? Can I get a yes, sir? I'm not just making guesses, man. Like, some things you just have to know. And then there's things that you just won't know. Man, I might not show up to work tomorrow type shit, you know. It's off the simple fact that I don't feel like it looking at this. Nigga, you know how many days I wouldn't be at work if I didn't feel like being here? Nigga, I don't feel like being here right now. Why you think I'm outside? Why you think I'm outside? Get yourself a Bible. Ask God to show you who He is. Can we stop making this? Can we stop talking about God? Can we please stop talking about G-O-D? Can we please? Hey, I thought you wanted to make money. What you mean? What you mean? I'm on the clock right now. I'm making money right now. Yeah, it's just a couple cents and, look at the dimes, nickels and shit, but nevertheless, your boy is making bread right now, nigga. I'm getting paid right now. Actually, today is the last day of the fucking work week. I gotta be here looking at it. Oh shit.